One of the fan favorites in the Xfinity Series. Austin Hill saw his chance in Atlanta for a four-peat go up in smoke, but he can bounce back now in the Windy City this weekend. So he'll be a busy man over this holiday weekend. All right, Austin Hill is one of the best drivers currently in the Xfinity Series, the driver, the number 21 for Richard Childress Racing. We'll touch on more of the season to this date in a second. I do want to go back to Atlanta. You're the king of Atlanta, maybe not the result you'd hope for. No four-peat there. Still probably a lot of takeaways, I'm assuming, when you leave there and now head to Chicago.
Well, you know, it was a disappointment in our team to have an issue like we had. Sure. And, you know, I was trying to stay on the racetrack during stage one. I knew we were having some sort of an issue. The car just kind of kept cutting in and out on me. You know, at some point you're like, hey, I'm either going to stop on the racetrack or I have to come down pit road. So Atlanta's changed each and every time that we go there, and it's evolved. So for us, it was good just to kind of figure out some things for the next time we go.
You and Chad Haney know each other for a while, but now it's his first year for you actually on the box. What has been that relationship and just kind of figuring each other out as you go throughout the season?
Yeah, anytime that you switch over from, you know, a crew chief role and you have a new crew chief coming in, you always are kind of questioning yourself as far as, are we going to be able to work well together or are we not? And I think him and I have kind of hit it off right off the gate. I know what I need to say on the radio to get the response out of him that I need on to, you know, to make the car better. So I just think this entire 21 team has been really firing on all cylinders up until the last 2 weeks, and I feel very confident that we're going to get it back going forward here.
I'm not trying to make you sound ancient by any means, but you're one of the now older, more experienced guys in the Xfinity. There's so many young bucks now in that series. With experience, with age, with the wins as well, what are you learning week after week, race after race, season after season about just staying at the highest level at that series? Well,
I would say it's very easy to get down and out on yourself, especially when you have two races like we've had back-to-back where we finish 20-something and 30-something. It's so easy to get down on yourself and think that, oh, nothing's going right, nothing's going my way. But I've been doing it long enough that I just know that this is a little bump in the road for our team. Just RCR as a whole, this entire organization has always just never gave up, no matter how many times you think you're down and out. And I think that that's what I can take with me going forward into when the playoffs get started, you know, this upcoming year is, yeah, you might have a bad race, but don't let that one race define your entire season. Busy holiday weekend upcoming for you, pulling double duty there in the Cup and the Xfinity. What do you like about racing in Chicago? Obviously, it's a course that a lot of fans, a lot of drivers like, and hoping it sticks around as well. So what do you enjoy about when you go there? I love any type of road course that we go to. I would say that Chicago is obviously very unique with it being a street course. The atmosphere there, it being in the city, the first laps there at Chicago when you come out onto the front stretch and you see the big towers and everything out behind you, it's such a cool experience just because every other racetrack you go to, you don't see all that. You just see land around you, and here you see, you know, big standing skyscrapers and everything else. So I have high expectations when we go there to Chicago on the road course for the Cup side. As it sits now, everybody in the Xfinity is chasing that number 7, at least for this season. But you're as confident as anyone in this series. What gives you that belief that you can be the last one standing at the end of the season? I mean, really, I would just say this 21 team sitting here behind us, the grit and the determination that they have, the blue-collar mentality that we have here at RCR, you know, it goes a long way, and I think it links up with my core values and how I view life and racing in general. Having these guys behind me is all I need to be able to be successful, make it to that Final Four, and to be able to outperform the 7 car when it comes to Phoenix. All we have to do is be really good at one race. We know what we think it's going to take to get it done this coming up season, so we just got to go out there and perform and get it done. All right, Austin Hill, we appreciate you for doing this, and have fun in the Windy City. Good luck this weekend. Yeah, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.